So I'm bringing you guys along with me as I am actually headed to my friend Natasha's house now. She is a dear friend. I've been friends with her for about 3 years, I believe. And we've been talking for years, like as she learned that I was very passionate about design and interior design, and she's seen like some projects that I've done, and she's seen my homes. She was really interested in having me walk through her house. Update a couple of things. I think today we're actually going to be looking at her kitchen, which I'm really excited about. Kitchens are pretty big projects, and thankfully like the cosmetic piece of her kitchen is good, so we're not having to do any like demolition or anything too crazy. But I'm interested to see, because I think we're gonna paint the cabinets. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna kind of give her tips on that today. But I am really excited for you all to come along and join on this journey, because this is the first part of a series that I'm doing where I will be doing clients' homes, and I want you to be a part of it. And so kind of going into this a little blind, but I have done this before. I've just never filmed it, so I'm really excited.
Oh my gosh!
Hi!
I'm Natasha. I've known Jeff for about 3 to 4 years now. We became really good friends. We got to know each other because he came into my restaurant a lot, and we would actually like hang out, and he would come in and eat, and then we ended up exchanging numbers and becoming really good friends. I've been making small improvements to the house. I bought this house in 2014, so I've been making improvements here and there. I unfortunately have no interior design skills whatsoever, so the kitchen is kind of like my last piece of like the puzzle to this house. It's a pretty big project, so I didn't want to tackle this on my own because I desperately need help, if I'm being honest. So
I'll show you my
yeah.
kitchen. This is gonna be your canvas.
Ooh.
Yes, we need some upgrades in here.
Okay.
You think you could work with this?
Okay.
You think you could work with this?
Yes. So we've known
Yeah.
each other for like 3 or 4 years. Something we talked about for a long time is doing your kitchen.
Right.
And so what, in your perfect, like in the perfect world of a kitchen, would you want for this house?
So I'm kind of lost on that. That's why I kind of need your help. I don't really have like a set style that I like. Nothing, I'm not set in stone on anything. I'm very open. I definitely want to just like maybe brighten it up a little bit and give it kind of like a little fresh base. Nothing too crazy, obviously. I don't want to like renovate the entire thing, but just like little cosmetic changes, I think would make like a huge difference. Just a little bit,
Yeah.
It needs it. It needs some love.
So with because we just walked through her kitchen and kind of like got an idea of what everything looks like. Would you be open to painting the cabinets, or do you like the wood tone? Like,
I don't like the wood tone. I did before. When I first moved in, I really liked it. We redid the floor since, and we kind of didn't think that far ahead. We knew the kitchen was coming eventually, but the floors are gray, and so now I feel like it almost doesn't match.
Okay.
And I think that like painting it would definitely be a solution, and I'm super open to that.
any particular color?
No color. I have no color in mind.
Okay. So you're just this is actually fun.
Yeah, I know.
Anything that we can do.
Okay, so this is my kitchen. The things I don't really like about it is like kind of like the hardware. I feel like it's kind of basic and not my personality at all. The counter or the cabinets, they're just kind of like a basic color. You can tell that they like installed it as cheap as they could when they did it. So they don't want to like add any personality. They want to make it as simple as possible.
About your style, so you like what styles are you attracted to? Like what would make this feel the most homey?
I really like the farmhouse style, industrial style, but nothing obviously too extreme. I want to feel like comfortable still and like homey. Yeah, so I kind of bounce back and forth between those and like modern too. So it's really hard to like combine the three, but I like those. Those are the ones that I know, like here's 3 styles, good luck.
Hey, that makes it easier.
Yeah.
It's hard to
So-
mess that up. That you're nervous about?
No, because I trust you.
Oh,
At
that's so
first I was
sweet.
like, wait, what would I be nervous about? No, I trust you, yeah, so I
Okay.
think it'll be good. I trust your taste. I obviously don't have very much taste when it comes to interior designing. I always need like a second opinion and help. And usually I'm down when somebody tells me their ideas. I'm like, I love that. What a great idea. But right now I'm just completely lost. So I think this is great.
Cool.
Yeah, countertops and the black appliances. I love that like kind of contrast. And then also like something too I don't like is I feel like I don't have very much counter space as it is. You can see like we've got a ton of stuff over here. I've got 2 coffee machines, so definitely need to like organize and like throw a couple things out just to make some more room and like maybe some dish stuff. But yeah, other than that, I like it for the most part, but definitely needs a little upgrade.
So we're in your kitchen, and so you kind of showed me like the hardware and the cabinets are a little dated. Like you just want something more fresh, clean.
Yes.
You do enjoy the countertops, which these are really nice actually. So kind of what I was thinking, and I don't know like how you feel about this, a little crazy. How do you feel about like a green for the cabinets, like a paint?
I'm scared, but
Yeah.
I'm very open to it.
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay.
Yeah, I trust you, so.
I've used the color green before, but never in a kitchen. I know that like you are eventually going to sell this house, so
Yes,
that's something I think that would add value to your house. So if we painted the cabinets like that green color, I think that would be a really nice contrast with the darker countertops. And then what I was thinking is for your hardware, because of like you liking the modern and the really clean, we could do gold for your hardware, and I think that would be really nice against the green.
That would look pretty.
Yes.
That combo.
And then you kind of talked about wanting to have more counter space, so that's something that we can also tackle is like just a little bit of organization. But what about the sink?
I definitely am not too big of a fan of the sink. I feel like it just doesn't really match. I don't know, it just looks kind of cheap in my opinion as well.
Okay.
So I would love to even like get like a full one big sink and then even replace like the faucet, because like even this looks kind of dated, you know?
So let's go over here and we'll talk about this space.
Okay.
So this.
Okay.
This is kind of the first thing that you see when you walk in your front door.
Yes.
So how would you feel, because I was kind of thinking about like if we use this as something that kind of set the room apart, you got like gray walls. If we did this in white, so it's different colors than the cabinets over here, but I think it would be a really nice contrast with the black appliances that you have, and then still did the gold hardware.
Right, okay.
How would you feel about that?
I think I would like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never really seen like two-tone cabinets. I keep calling them counters. Cabinets!
Yeah, I think it would be really nice just to draw your eye over here. And one thing that we could do as well is like add some open shelving on the sides, some industrial shelving. I think that would be really nice.
Because it does.
Because this kitchen is kind of like dark, and I know that you still have windows, but it's kind of like not a lot of. You want more light. I think.
Right.
Could we install some kind of lights under the cabinets?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay.
I would like that. Yeah, because that would like definitely help. And I think that's like very modern looking too.
So this would be a great area too to do a great backsplash. So we could just do it in this small section. And the good news is we won't have to spend a lot of money on that, because this is just here. So I think this is a very budget-friendly, reasonable one. Okay, so I'm standing in Natasha's kitchen, and just a couple things. Like we did talk about some of the things that we wanted to do, but I for sure really like that she is into painting the cabinets, because I think that's going to freshen up the kitchen and just bring new life to it. So I paint samples, get those back to her just so I can understand like what we're going to do. But for sure painting like that green color I think is going to be a huge win, and then making this over here a focal point. I cannot, I'm so excited. The harder thing to do is to find something that looks good with black appliances, but I love the contrast of black and white, and I think that this is going to be a great statement piece, adding the side shelves for sure, and then adding a backsplash, adding some lighting underneath, and then replacing this light. Really great way to do some cosmetic changes to a kitchen in a shorter period of time. I think that this is going to take maybe a weekend, but I'm excited to bring you all along with me, and then excited for Natasha to see the results after.